BetExchange.com presents Irshaad Syed versus Tumisang Madiba.
He's made a mistake dropping down to bantamweight. He's not going to like it in there. There's no win for him here.
It's my hometown. I run South Africa. I'm the president. Make no mistake about that. Everywhere I go, I'm the president.
Two of the top bantamweights will collide inside the hexagon as the White Tiger, Irshaad Syed, clashes with the showman, Tumisang, the President Madiba.
Irshaad Syed is one of the most decorated athletes in the EFC, and that loss to Penna will have lit a fire underneath the White Tiger. I expect Syed to come out hard and aggressive. He clearly feels he has a point to prove.
He comes forward and he's aggressive, and that's just the kind of fight that I need to get back in there. You know, I want to be in a fight. I like being in the fight. I like to get in there, get stuck in, you know, trade a couple of blows. And I think Madiba's going to do that.
He's going to go in and do what he does. He's going to go in there and fight a hell of a fight. He's going to show the improvements and the changes he's made since his last fight. And no, I don't think there's going to be any major surprises. Everyone always expects a great fight when Irshaad fights, and that's exactly what they're going to get.
Tumisang Madiba has been on an incredible run at featherweight and will look to continue winning at bantamweight. With a considerable size and reach advantage, the president will be confident of claiming the win over his decorated opponent.
Does he really want to see me fighting? Maybe on that night he won't see the jokes. I'll live up to that, no playing. So yeah, let's see how you deal with Tumi 101.
Will the White Tiger shine again and dominate his opponent? Or will the size and power of the president be too much to handle?
It's my hometown. I run South Africa. I'm the president. Make no mistake about that. Everywhere I go, I'm the president. It's my hometown everywhere.
I'm going to beat you because I got way more experience than you. I've got better training than you. I've been in there with the best guys, and you know, you're just another stepping stone on my way back to the top.
It's Irshaad Syed versus Tumisang Madiba in the bantamweight division.
And here we go, folks. It's your co-main event of the evening in the bantamweight division, and there he is, the president. You know, they've been protesting around here trying to overthrow the president. He's very offended by that. That's Tumisang Madiba, while making his debut at bantamweight, and I think a lot of people thought he would have trouble with the weight cut, but actually handled it quite well, was able to discipline himself, get down to bantamweight, and looked fantastic at weigh-ins.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times when a guy drops down a weight division, he looks depleted and weak on weigh-in day, and he honestly didn't, which just leads me to believe that they did it in a very professional manner, that he took his time with the weight cut. They've done a couple of test cuts to make sure he can get down to the weight, and he at least says he feels as strong as he would be at his regular fighting weight, which is featherweight, of course. He hasn't lost any of his power. He will be quicker and he will not be overpowered by anyone. He was really a force to be reckoned with in that featherweight division, and you have to believe in bantamweight it'll be the same story as well. But man, oh man, what a welcome to get to a new division fighting Irshaad Syed.
Yeah, a guy like Tumisang, you know, he's won so many performance bonuses. He's had those fight of the nights, and just an incredible athlete that just continues to get better. His progression has been fantastic. He's in the Adidas Prep Zone, the global leader in combat sports equipment and apparel. Of course, you can pick that up at sntsports.co.za. That is Adidas giving us the Prep Zone tonight here at EFC58, and extremely focused, and he's so exuberant and he gets so excitable, and he's freestyle rapping and he's doing all this fun stuff. Before we got to go live here with our main card, I went back there and I happened to see him, and he is laser focused, like in a whole nother way. He knows how big the fight is, and he goes, listen, he goes, this is a life changer for me. He goes, this is my life. This changes my life if I win. He knows what this is all about. Does Irshaad Syed have that same drive? I don't know. Obviously, he's a professional, but for Tumisang, this is life for him. This is life or death. He's going for it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a big task to undertake, dropping a weight division to commit to going down when he's had a lot of success at featherweight. We know featherweight is incredibly stacked, as is bantamweight these days.
Sure.
Fairly new
They're
divisions.
all getting stacked around here.
Yeah, it's fairly new divisions on a global scale, but certainly so talent-rich, this division. So a big task for him. It's a big opportunity to go down and fight a former title contender. Well, a very recent former title contender at that as well. So you know, he gets the victory over Irshaad here tonight, how do you not give this man the next title shot at the Martena?
No, I think you're absolutely right, and definitely would be deserving of it as Tumisang Madiba, willing to make the sacrifices. Now this is his chance to show if the president belongs in the talk for a little bit of gold. Tumisang Madiba ready to go to war inside the EFC hexagon.
There's just been an air of seriousness around Tumisang leading up to this fight that we haven't really seen from him before. You know, he's always sort of showboating and showing off, but he's been super serious in this fight. And looking at the man on the screen right now, that's the reason he is.
Well, that's Irshaad Syed, and as we've alluded to before, one of the most decorated competitors in all of our roster. We're talking about a former kickboxing champion, Muay Thai champion, WMC, WMC1, WPMF. Then, of course, he was the interim EFC bantamweight champion before his bout with DeMart Pena. And he's literally been all over the world, has tested himself against some of the best athletes in the world. And he says it's another stepping stone, but you know, I said, does he have the same drive? And I think he does, because I think he wants another shot at Pena, and I think he wants it bad. I think he felt he left something inside the hex, and I think he wants another shot at Pena.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also has to be said, that fight that he had with Pena, never seen DeMart Pena that good in a fight before. He really, you know, surprised a lot of people by bringing the fight to Irshaad Syed the way he did. Prior to that unsuccessful challenge for the title, Irshaad Syed was riding a 9-fight winning streak, so certainly he's not a man that's used to the feeling at least of losing, so he wants to bounce back here tonight. And you know, Tumisang Madiba might be new to the bantamweight division. He is a big name in the organization and someone that everyone takes very, very seriously.
100%, there he is, Irshaad Syed. He gets prepped, and now it's time to go back to work, do what he does best, and that's perform in the mixed martial arts hexagon. That man right there, Irshaad Syed, the White Tiger, can he do it again? Can he get another shot? If he beats Madiba, does he get another shot? There's so many questions. I know a lot of people would love to see that rematch, but right now, it's all about Madiba and Syed. This is going to be a battle. This could be your fight of the night. This could be your fight of the year if all goes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just super focused is Tumisang Madiba, which again we haven't really seen from him before. He really wants to get the victory tonight. Irshaad Syed also incredibly focused. He certainly doesn't want to know what it feels like to lose 2 in a row in his professional MMA career.
Well, this is co-main event time, brought to you by BetExchange.com, SA's leading bookmaker, offering betting on soccer plus all major sports. That is BetExchange.
And now for our Samsung tale of the tape, identical in age, 5 centimeters taller is Irshaad Syed, but Tumisang Madiba has a massive reach advantage. EFC is amplified by Samsung. Be unconfined and break through the barriers with the infinity display on the Samsung S8 and S8 Plus. Here's Cyrus with our introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event of the evening. 3 rounds in the EFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, the fighter fighting out of the red corner. He is a mixed martial artist with a record of 7 wins and 3 defeats. He stands 1.65 meters tall and weighs in at 60 kilos. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa, I give you Tumisang, the President, Madiba. And now his opponent, standing across the hexagon and fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 11 wins and 3 defeats, standing 1.7 meters tall, weighing in at 61 kilos. Fighting out of Queenstown, New Zealand, Irshaad White Tiger Syed. Your referee when the action begins, Ferdy Bassan.
The RDG Hexagon girls, if you have an out-of-warranty Isuzu KB300 automatic that needs a gearbox or differential repair, call RDG now to take advantage of the autumn specials.
It's the White Tiger, Irshaad Syed, former interim bantamweight champion, taking on the newly bantamweight Tumisang Madiba, the President.
Fighter, you ready? You ready? Fight!
And Tumisang gets us started. Time to go to work for these two. 3 rounds. In the yellow is Madiba, in the black and the white, Irshaad Syed. Round 1 brought to you by 7 Stars. Madiba pops him. Nice shot. Beautiful right, straight by Tumisang Madiba.
Irshaad Syed very quickly to let Tumisang know it was a slip so he doesn't get too excited, but he's on his bicycle and heading backwards here early on. Tumisang is asking some big questions here of Irshaad Syed. He's landing big shots.
Wow, right down the middle. Tumisang Madiba going after it. We talked about the power advantage. Tumisang Madiba most definitely is going to have that advantage. Can he capitalize? Right hands. The president is landing. Beautiful knees and giving.
Drops down for
Syed
that
all he
single
can handle.
leg. Tumisang looks to complete it. Irshaad Syed manages to get back to his feet quite quickly though.
If you're Madiba, do you go to the ground right now or do you continue standing? He had so much success there in the first minute.
Absolutely. I'd create some distance and just start hammering him. I don't think we've seen Irshaad Syed been hit like this by anyone in the organization as yet.
Until the White Tiger answers those questions on the feet. If I'm Madiba, I go ahead and stand.
Wow, Tumisang looks so focused and so on tonight.
This is the fight of his life. Tumisang Madiba makes it up to the co-main event if he can win it.
Shot for a massive takedown.
Title aspirations.
Beautiful by Irshaad Syed. He's weathered this initial storm, and this is his world.
This is textbook by Irshaad Syed. He's done this so many times before. Such a technical fighter. He can grind it out. He can strike with you. Now sits in half guard.
Tumisang though looking for the reversal. He's going to get it. Wall walks and pushed off. So certainly he has not lost any power dropping down to
he's got a hold of that guillotine.
Irshaad shouldn't be too worried by this, although
standing
now he pulls
guillotine.
out.
Is he going to get him? Is he going to get him?
He's squeezing and squeezing.
Is Tumi going to win?
Tumisang is trying to take the head off of his body.
Oh my goodness.
Cranking, lifting him up off the floor, drops him down.
And he is trying to put him away, and he doesn't.
How did he fight out of that? My goodness.
Syed survives. The skill of Syed. The will of Irshaad Syed.
How much did it take out of Tumisang's arms, though? He literally had him raised off of the canvas, trying to get the guillotine.
Reminisce of the Dave Mazzani, Leon Mainhart standing guillotine. And it looked like that was going to be the end. But the consummate professional, the elite fighter that is Irshaad Syed, hung in there.
Syed now striking from full guard. Tumisang probably just taking a moment here to recoup after just blasting his arms around the neck and just holding on for dear life.
That could be a mental blow here for Irshaad Syed, not able to put him away when he was so close. Does he get frustrated and let the White Tiger in?
Now again he tries to wall walk. Does Tumisang Madiba. Worked very successfully a couple minutes ago.
He is literally wall walking. You're absolutely right. He is trying to get that reversal again. It's going to be a little bit more difficult from this position.
Well, that's the veteran at Irshaad Syed, as he felt him getting up onto the wall and he just sort of moved his body a little bit away from the fence, so he doesn't quite have as much leverage off of it.
He is a technician, as Irshaad Syed, and we're seeing that right now as he grinds it out.
Now looking for the mount, but Tumisang manages to reverse it. Now Syed is landing some shots.
Explosive movements by Tumisang, not giving up that full mount. He felt it coming, and he quickly bucked his hips and got out of the way. Just less than a minute in round number 1. A very entertaining, exciting round 1 in this one.
Absolutely. Syed looking to pass, but Tumisang has a hold of that left leg now. Postures up, and Tumisang gets back to his feet. Can he get some distance between the two of them and go back to striking where he had a lot of success early in his first round?
The heart of Tumisang Madiba.
And Madiba does the same.
Oh, he smashes him. Big elbow.
He goes back to the guillotine again.
And he's going to try to get it. Oh, he's locked in. In half guard. Can he get it?
Syed rolls over. He's in half guard. I think he's out of trouble here, Cyrus.
I think he is as well.
Wow.
Tumisang going for the kill.
My goodness, the heart of Irshaad Syed.
Wow, I'll tell you, Tumisang Madiba giving Syed all he can handle, and somehow, some way, the White Tiger is still beating. Wow. That's what you paid for, folks. That right there.
Certainly, Irshaad Syed is having a lot of difficulty with the power of Tumisang Madiba. He's rocked him with a couple of punches, and now officially I think we can count that as a knockdown.
I would
that
imagine.
spinning back fist, that first one, sure, he could have been off for balance, but there's no doubt about that last shot that landed. Man, oh man, the conditioning of Syed as well to recover from that. But boom,
that was a
there it is.
nice shot and absolutely crumbled him. It looked like he was off balance. But that being said, he ate a lot of that forearm.
My goodness me.
Let's take a look at it again.
But boom, how's the timing on that? That rocked him hard, absolutely.
Madiba is in exquisite form right now. Elite form is Tumisang Madiba. There's been times where you wonder, is he going to take the next step?
Yeah.
Is he going to get to the next level? And right now he's showing that he is at that next level. And if he can stay here in the bantamweight division regardless, man, you're talking about a guy that's going to be at the top of the heap.
Oh, absolutely. You're looking, as having a look over to his corner, he is not breathing heavy. He didn't have to take any sort of big, massive gasps. So he is super fit, so focused. He is a man on a mission.
Ooh.
Goodness me. Irshaad Syed is in the fight of his life right now.
Ready? Fight!
Tumisang starts us here for round number 2. Invigorating energy, that 7 stars, fill your body with what it needs. Here comes Madiba once again, no surprise. Big right hand, he landed that one, Dirk.
Syed is in trouble here, Cyrus. He has to shoot for a takedown. Tumisang is picking him apart in the feet and he's landing very, very telling blows.
Madiba looks like a rabid animal right now, just not settling for anything.
Mixes it up with a big leg kick, but certainly, again, jab finds its mark. Right hand finds its mark. Left again. How's the boxing of this man tonight?
Just not letting Syed operate at all. Madiba is chasing him, and that's a big head kick.
Can he keep up the pace, though, that he's been going at? That's the big question. Can he still throw with that same amount of power?
Nice
now,
right
Syed lands a
hand by
couple of
Syed.
shots of his own.
Now Syed's starting to land a few of his own, employing his own offense. Big elbow coming through. Closing the distance, right hand. Madiba coming through. The president.
Just throwing a little bit frantic right now. He's not landing too many of these punches, whereas in the first round he had pinpoint accuracy. Spinning back elbow again, and now right hand fired straight down the pipe.
You take too many of those chances, you leave yourself wide open. Madiba has to be careful with the spinning.
Syed has got this!
Oh, it's a left hand!
Knocks
Did he
him
knock him
down.
out?
Looking to finish!
Syed stops him! The White Tiger!
Goodness.
Oh my
way.
goodness! That's what
Irshaad
it is.
Syed, take the bow, sir.
Absolutely. A game performance from that man. Tumisang Madiba gave him everything that he had, but the White Tiger is still right at the top of the bantamweight division. DeMar Pena, we could have a rematch on our hands.
Wow, wow, wow. Talk about the performance that Madiba put on. He asked a lot of questions. He landed some really, really telling blows.
We
But
talked
the
about
words
the
out of your
power,
mouth just went cold. We said he can't take too many of these, and he took one or two too many, and just the carelessness and the power of Syed. Wow.
NPL action replay, sets it up with a body shot, and boom.
Double-
Two quick
double
left
left
hooks.
hooks.
Yep.
Textbook stuff. Irshaad Syed, man oh man, he took a lot of punishment early on in that first round. Came back here, landed some really, really telling blows. Absolutely incredible. Here's a different angle. Boom. Again and again with the heavy hands from both guys. Shot to the body. Boom, ba boom. Drops him down. Goes in for the finish. Great stoppage by our referee. Solid performance tonight by Irshaad Syed. But Tumisang Madiba was certainly in this fight from the very first second as well. His head can be held up high. Certainly a successful debut in terms of performance, but not so much in terms of the result for Tumisang Madiba. And here we go. Cyrus Fee's ready with our official result.
Referee Ferdy Bassan calls a stop to the contest at 1 minute 33 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, Irshaad, the White Tiger, Sayed.
I'm here with Irshaad Sayed. Irshaad, you took many punches in that first round. I think a lot of your fans in here tonight were very worried, but you came out unscathed and landed those 2 beautiful left hooks to claim victory.
You won't have me done until you got me buried 6 feet under. Otherwise, I'll keep coming, because I got the heart of a fighter.
Did he surprise you at all coming down to the weight division? Did you struggle a little bit with the actual strength that he showed?
He was very strong. He landed a couple of good shots. He rang my bell a couple of times, but I enjoy these kind of fights, you know. Tonight I felt like I was in a fight, and I was thriving, and I enjoyed it. I might have took a bit more damage than I planned, but I came out victorious, and I knew the longer the fight went on, the bigger advantage I would have.
Well, he was certainly in a fight tonight in a sensational performance. Congratulations on a big victory. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Irshaad Sayed.
Irshaad Sayed with a huge W here in K-Town. Family and friends here to watch it. And once again, seemingly has to be close to that rematch with DeMar Penna. The White Tiger with a very impressive performance. Maybe took a few more shots than he wanted to, but he finished it with an exclamation point over the very talented Tumisang Madiba. Nobody should hang their head in that fight. Madiba gave him everything he could handle.